Today I want to talk to you about precipitous drops. You hear this term lately, at least in the Air Force side, and I'm going to explain to you what precipitous drops means and how you can find what is dropping precipitously. I'm going to start with some examples of what we do as in our inventory. We'll start with the warehouse full of inventory. And we have good inventory and we have bad inventory. A and F. A is good, F is bad inventory. That can be repaired though, but it still needs to be. So we have A and we have F, and we have quantities in there. Let's say, a quantity of 50A and another 100 in F. That's our main warehouse or our wholesale warehouse full of parts. Now we have all these bases or users or customers that are pulling all these A-condition assets out, and they're going to the bases because they have a need for it. Every time they make a demand on this warehouse, that's called a demand, a supply demand. So base, the bases 1, 2, and 3 are all demanding that A-condition asset on a periodic basis. Now, because of the pipeline and the days it might take to get to those bases, they might have kits or spares or a sub inventory or a retail inventory container full of these parts that are also good. So they might actually hold some A's and F's in their own little mini warehouse, A and F, little mini warehouses right next to the base. So we have all this flow going. Every time demand happens on these A's, the A's start dropping. It goes from 50 to 49 to 48. Well, how do we bring those A's back up? Well, we have the depot facility where we repair all the F-condition assets. So we have F's being pushed by Express to the depot to get repaired. Once they repair them, it goes back as A-condition, or it goes condemned and the part's missing and gone forever. It's an asset loss. That whole flow happens continuously. And what a precipitous drop now is, now that you have all this data and all this knowledge, when the base's demand level starts rising higher, so instead of demanding one a month, and 2 a month, it's now 3, and 5, or something higher. Whatever it may be, the demand level is increasing. But the production level, the repair or production level on a Mr. line or dictated through Express doesn't change. So if you're not repairing at the same rate as your demand rate, you're either going to repair higher, which will bring your A's in your warehouse up from 50 to 60 to 70 to 80, or if the repairs are less than the demand, it brings your A-condition balance down. As that A-condition balance goes down, because of the demand level at the field, and your production never changed to match that demand, that's called a precipitous drop. Now, that's also tied into what we call the RO level or requisition objective level. All of these little base retail warehouses that hold all the A conditions, spares or whatnot, they're all combined and considered our RO level or our requisition objective level. So when the RO level drops, that means we don't have enough parts to supply the mini warehouses with parts. Therefore, our A's are going to dwindle down. And the reason why they're dwindling down is because the repair isn't keeping up with demand. And again, this all ties into the word precipitous drops or precipitous drop. You'll see a lot of senior leaders talking about this word, and now you kind of have a feeling of what it is. The definitions and everything I did isn't that important. Just remember that your A-condition balance is traveling downward because repair does not match the demand on the warehouse supply system.